I think whoever's in charge, we need to shorten that up from 30 seconds to like 10.
It's the anticipation. See,
right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is kind of cool.
This is something new, and you might see a little corn in the background picture.
Summer.
And oh boy, it gives us hope and promise.
Well, it's 11 below this morning, so
right.
Yeah, that looks fantastic. You want to just go run through the corn right now?
Yeah, this is like a setting you would see in a blacktop road or even a gravel road in the Midwest somewhere. But the reason that we're talking about all that is because today is the big day of the North Iowa Tractor Ride announcement.
Exactly. That's right. By the way, I'm Harry O from 103.7 The Fox, and he is...
Jay Brooks here at 98.7 Kiss Country, even though our names are right there above us, so you can just in case
you didn't see my shirt.
Yeah. So doing things a little bit different here this year for the announcement. So we have different folks that are going to be joining us here throughout the morning and throughout the broadcast. So you can always go back and share this to, where you want to on your Facebook or websites or whatever it might be. But as far as the ride, it's been top secret for many months now. And I suppose we should probably let people know where it's going to be going. Have you ever been on a farm before, Harry?
I grew up on a farm.
Yeah, me too. So wrestling
city after that. So
grew up wrestling pigs and
did
it
all.
Yeah, rotary hoeing out in the.
Hey, I even had rabbits.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Reserve grand champions at the fair, I'll tell you.
There you go.
Yeah. So I wonder if the guy that's going to make the announcement, if he's been grew up on the farm. I'm going to introduce right now. Joining us on the show is Jim Koloff. He's the owner and GM or CEO. I don't even know what your title is. I just know you're the owner, Jim Koloff.
Well, I'll clean the toilet if I need to. Whatever needs to be done, Jay, just let me know. We'll take care of it.
He writes your check, so just be careful.
I get to sign those things.
Yeah, and he loves it. Did you grow up on a farm?
I did not grow up on a farm like you two gentlemen, but I grew up working on a farm outside of Forest City for Marvin Olson, and I did many of the things you mentioned. I don't know if I wrestled a pig, but I cleaned the hog house every Saturday morning, though.
Oh yeah, that was always fun.
They gave you the best job right there.
Yeah. I'm still doing that today.
That's almost as good as cleaning the toilets today.
That's right.
Yeah. So this is our 14th year as North Iowa Broadcaster Koloff Media to have this ride go across the state of Iowa.
It's hard to believe that this is number 14. We did get number 13 in last year. We had to take some extra precautions and do it the right way, but we did. We pulled off last year's event and did it safely, and everyone had a great time. And so this year we're really excited about the 14th ride. We're going to have some same health precautions in place, but I think things are getting much better there. But still, we're going to be outside and enjoying that cornfield you've got on the screen there. It's going to be wonderful.
There you go. So the 2021 North Iowa Tractor Ride is presented by Claperick Farms, and we're going to be talking with some of those people here today a little bit later on, and this is going to be something very unique, I think, this year, Jim, of where we're going, right?
Yeah, we are. We've got a new title sponsor, Claperick Farm Systems, great business here in Northeast Iowa, and they're joining us the first time we've ever. Are you ready for the announcement? Ever hit 3 states in one ride. 3 states in one ride for the 2021 North Iowa Tractor Ride. How you may ask how that's going to happen, right?
Yeah. Tri-state. Wow.
Tri-state.
On a tractor.
Tri-state Tractor Ride. There you go. Has a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
all
great.
Right. So here's the moment everyone's been waiting for: is where will we be headquartered and how will we ride in 3 states over just 2 days of riding? And we can do that because we're at the Walk-On High School in Walk-On, Iowa. Going to be awesome there, headquartered there. Since the Alameda Fair is happening at the same time, we won't be using the fairgrounds at this time, but it will allow our riders to go check out what's happening at the Alameda County Fair while we're in Walk On. But we'll be based at the high school, and that's Thursday, July 22nd, when all our riders will sign in and get registered for the ride, which starts on Friday. And of course, Friday we drive. We'll have approximately 200 classic tractors, antique tractors, and we'll go through the town of Dalby. You may not have heard of Dalby. It's an unincorporated town where the Old East Paint Creek Lutheran Church will host our mid-morning break. We'll make our way to the Grand River Road and travel to Lansing to the Key High School for lunch. So beautiful territory up there in Northeast Iowa. As you know, we've been in that area before. Never been based in Waukon at the high school, but it's just a beautiful area. And our riders are in for a treat. After lunch, we'll cross the mighty Mississippi on the Black Hawk Bridge into Wisconsin. We'll do a brief tour of Wisconsin and then turn around, come back across the bridge into Iowa, and then continue on that great river ride up into Minnesota, Eitzen, Minnesota. We'll have our afternoon break before heading back to Waukon on Friday evening, and then we'll be able to take in the Alameda County Fair festivities that night. So 3 states in one day, gentlemen.
Wow.
That's crazy. On a tractor.
On a tractor.
On a tractor going from 12 to 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just curious, how many miles you think separates all these from going from one state to one state? I mean, I realize we're crossing rivers here.
You know, I think that first day, probably 60, 70 miles on that first day ride. I don't have the actual mileage, but that's typically what we do on that first day. And the second day is typically around a 45, 50 mile ride. And that's going to be a nice day as well, because we're going to stick around in Iowa. Saturday morning, we'll leave Waukon heading south, and we'll stop at Swiss Valley Farms for a mid-morning break before making our way through Monona and Volney into Rossville for our lunch break, and then head back to Waukon. And we'll call it a ride for 2021 with all of our partners, including Claperick Farm Systems. So first day, we're going to tour 3 states. Second day, just stick around in Northeast Iowa and enjoy the views and the hospitality of the folks there.
Sounds like Walk On might be the biggest of all those towns. You know, I'm not sure what the population is, and I realize that sometimes in the tractor ride you visit unincorporated towns. You know,
it's a chance to, who's been to Dalby, Iowa, or Volney, Iowa, and Eitzen, Minnesota. Never heard of some of those towns. So it's a chance to see some parts of Iowa that you don't normally get to, and really see the countryside as Iowa has it. And it's beautiful in July. We all know that Iowa in July is one of the most beautiful states, green as far as the eye can see.
Yeah, that's why it's so ironic. It's 11 below this morning. We're making this announcement on the coldest day of 2021 so far.
That is true. It gives us hope that warmer days are ahead, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the 2021 North Iowa Tractor Ride presented by Claperick Farms. This is fantastic. We'll be talking more about it. Of course, all the information is going to be on our websites, and that we talk about on Kiss Country and also the Fox. I guess I could give mine. It's 1037thefoxrocks.com. And yours, Jay, is
987kisscountry.com. And that also is scrolling along the bottom of the video. If you are watching the video or just catching the part of this.
Oh, there you go.
You can always go back and watch the whole entire interview and catch up where all of the details are at and how much fun it's going to be on this tractor ride, because it is a lot of fun.
Jim, have you been on these tractor rides about every year, or
Harry? I've made all of them except one. A couple of years ago, I had a little fight with cancer, which I knocked it out, but I couldn't attend the tractor ride that year. But every other year, I've been on that ride, and it's not only because it's work, but I wouldn't miss it. I mean, this is the most fun event that we have throughout the year. I think if you talk to our team, they'd tell you that. We have a lot of fun at the radio stations, but this event, we have so many friends that come along around Iowa, Minnesota. We've got friends from Wisconsin, Illinois that come back every year. And so it's like a little family reunion. Folks you see once a year, you spend a couple days with them, and then we go on our own separate ways, but it really is, and it is limited. So we only take 200 tractors. Some tractor rides might get bigger than that. We limit at that. We want that small family feeling. So make sure you get your registration in early. We don't want to leave you behind this year.
That's right. Keep in mind, we accept the first 200 applications. So all the applications, the maps, the hotel information, it's all available right there. Just click on the North Iowa Tractor Ride banner on our websites that you see scrolling there at the bottom of the screen. Otherwise, we should mention too, guys, our sponsors, besides Claperick Farm Systems being our main presentation sponsor, but we also have Min Iowa Electric Motors and Equipment, Petroblend, MBT, Stellar Truck and Trailer, Mason City Ford and Chrysler, Corporate Farmer, Mason City Red Power, Nyack, Fox Auction Company, Mason City Power Sports, and also Mary Class Photography.
Great sponsors.
I think I said that right, because I actually went to school with some classes back in Osage, so I'm kind of guessing maybe she's part of that family. So, all right, gentlemen. Well, thank you.
Thank you. And we'll hear from some of our sponsors coming up this morning. And I think their videos and this video will be on the North Iowa Tractor Ride website. Right. So if you've missed it and you want to check out, but again, we can't thank our sponsors enough. They'll be with us on the ride. Many of them ride as well and enjoy the camaraderie and the family feel. But join us this year. If you haven't been on our North Iowa Tractor Ride, this might be the year to join us.
It definitely fills up fast. So remember, you have to mail those in to the studios here. And like I said, all the details that you need to know are on our websites.
Very good. Thank you, gentlemen. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Stay warm.